so I've, guessed it wrong and derailed you. It's all good. I'll take it. I'll take it. They're going to be starting on the T side, it seems. And let's just find out. P250 on BlameF, and we'll see if they can take a little bit of a fight. Not that much utility on either side. So no huge long take coming in with a lot of Molotovs and maybe a smoke or two. Seems like it's going to be a little bit more clean towards the B-bomb side. Setting up a smoke for the doorway, and then they're good to go. Rob's back here. Strong headshot to slow them down to start with. And they're still hanging around, and now they're being intercepted from Lower Dark as well. Twist showing up, and Rain is in the corner. Are they going to check it? Yeah, Config will try, but Rain is still battling his way out, and this is falling apart right now for Astralis. They need some really nice kills to get back into this round, or it's going to be too late. And Brokey's almost catching Farlig there. What a chaotic round from Astralis' point of view.
Once again, though, you have the full execute on that B bomb site, and you get stopped by one player at the back of platform. Like, surely that would have calculated into your mind. And then obviously FaZe, that's 2 bodies they threw through Lower Dark as well. Let's see if Astralis can find the escape route. Farlig is down to 18 HP with that USP. There's no utility on either player. Now, the only benefit they really have is everywhere they go on the map at the moment is going to be a 2-on-1. Brokey's inside the A bomb site. Kerrigan is middle. And Rops at the back of B platform has not moved this entire round.
Yep, and he's calling it out now. Teammates are in CT spawn, close to at least. Long enough range to be able to win the fight. There's no smoke to cross, so let's see if they can wheel and blame FP250. It's all on these headshots. That's the only way they're getting out of this round. Just have to hit one of them right now. 25 seconds, and yeah, there it is. Blame F. Can we have a second one? Peeking in front. Well, he took down Farlig. Listen, that's collateral damage. That's what happens, Farlig, when you step in the way. Insurance will cover that one, no problem. And BlameF out, swinging for it. Bombs down in front. Ah, it's not doable. Robs will take him down. It's a funny way to end the pistol round.
I thought we were going to get your classic run boost. I thought we were headed towards a run boost scenario. See how that would have gone if they could have launched someone over, bypass all those fights.
That's a long way to throw someone.
Yeah.
If anyone could, it would be BlameF.
True. True, but Farlig at the low HP. It would have had to been Farlig on the bottom and BlameF getting chucked over on top. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Can't even really blame anyone for that one. 1-0 for FaZe out of the pistol.
Yeah, I like the setup, though, from the FaZe side. You know, once they slow down the push through Lower Dark as well, definitely really cool. This, less cool, as Brokey loses the M4 in the middle for no discernible reason. Although they are trying to get it back right away. Rob's out there to claim what is theirs. FAMAS, and he will slow it down right at the corner. Now that M4 is boxed in. Good recovery. That's a nice mission to make sure that M4 didn't get out of control, but that still seems a bit risky.
Yeah, it certainly was from Brokey. He was just testing the waters, but everyone got aggressive behind it as well to make sure that nobody was going to have the space to actually put it to good use. AK is being bought up by Astralis on the attacking side. AWP in the hands of Farlig early on. I do not believe he has armor behind this either.
Who needs the armor?
Not. Yeah, who needs it?
Only that's planning for failure, Jason.
Good point.
You gotta win. Just don't get shot. It's easy. Oh, if he'd kept aiming there, I wonder if he would have seen it. It looked like he had the right idea, but Rob's just showing up after they disbanded that boost. Rob's gonna give it up, but he puts that Molotov all the way at top mid, which even if no one's... I mean, there are a couple of people out there to watch it, so they might make them a little bit nervous. Yeah, they're checking everything.
Yeah, puts him on notice. BlameF gonna be the first one to wheel out of the tunnels. He's got Robs up close on the left, off angle. Nice shot from BlameF.
Yeah, trucks. Robs puts him out of the round. Out on long. Kerrigan is up close with an MP9. That's it's a good weapon for this range, obviously, but the problem just is, if he goes down, then Brokey feels very, very lonesome. And oh, that took a while there. Twist playing with fire, and he got burned. Again, trying to get the jump there, but Rain is left on 9 health. So this is looking like a great round right now for Astralis. It's certainly their round to lose at the moment.
Yeah, and they're just paused across the map looking for the next mistake, the next piece of information that'll give them the green light to attack a bomb site.
Oh, wait.
Kerrigan drops a smoke on Catwalk. This will hold things off for a moment. Actually, it's going to funnel. It might shuffle him towards a mid to B split.
Yeah, and because of the time that's left, they're so worried about it. There's about 30 seconds when the smoke goes down, so they don't really want to wait for it. Ooh, they don't know about Brokey inside, and now they're going to go back. Okay, good little turnaround here. They're going to be all right at the end. I was getting scared, because if they run to B with two people inside, that could have been a nightmare. But they're going to get the bomb down. So Astralis making the right call, in spite of a little bit of a smoke play coming out from Kerrigan. And Brokey hoping to save the AK. Good early start for Astralis.
Yeah, opening or the round really cracked open by Blame F, jumping up on top of Xbox, finding Rops down behind the double doors. Obviously the op as well, just taking peek, looking at all the rotations, jumping back and forth, and Astralis on the board early. FaZe in kind of a odd money situation thanks to the third round buy from Astralis. They have a couple players who can afford to force buy right on the edge of the force buy, and a couple players that are nowhere close to being able to afford anything. I think at this point in the game, still so early on, just save the money. Make sure you get your economy settled before you keep buying. So Astralis might have a nice, easy way to get up to 2-2.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably even doubly true when you think about the potential for Brokey having that impact a little bit later on, picking up the AWP. I'd say it's worth saving for that alone. Rain has picked up a dually. He's not in the pistol round. That's always interesting to see. Clave not rewarded. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. They're in the right position, putting out a couple of shots. It's too much.
I don't even care that he lost that play. I just appreciate the attempt. Nicely done from Brokey sliding underneath. And actually, a lot of pressure here. Brokey's going to eventually commit to it in the jiggle peaks of death onto Glaive, but Zipex is undeterred. And a bomb site is lost.
Yeah, just Kerrigan out looking. Could do some damage if he could find a player in the wrong position here, but winning the actual round is not a priority when he's already been spotted. Config knows. But they could go hunt him. Not that they have that much money in the bank, but once you've already seen him, some of the element of surprise goes away. Yeah, they're out looking for it. Kerrigan caught out there. Nearly won the fight, but not quite. Awkward spray on both sides. And that ties up the game, 2-2.
Oh, and it's made sure that Rops is going to be on a FAMAS as well. He only had 3,300, and it keeps Twist off extra utility and a kit and nades as he gets an M4 but doesn't have the cash to fill up the rest of the little goodies that he would like to play with. So it's actually a pretty important kill at the end of the day to keep the buy as weak as possible. Almost losing it as well. Zipex kind of got caught off guard by the positioning and the pace of Kerrigan's retreat.
Yeah, it did look awkward, didn't it? Well, here we are. Brokey's picked up the AWP. Farley still has his. It's one of the duels that we're going to be at least keeping an eye on for now. See if it's going to be playing. I would put my money on Brokey the way that things are working out right now. I think he's got what it takes to win that fight. Certainly going to beat Glaive in the middle, trying to sneak through. And, yeah, you know, you're hoping that you're not running into the AWP when you're doing that. You're obviously expecting maybe it's a rifle somewhere and you can... that AK will come out on top. So, just bad timing. Let's see.
All right, Brokey spamming the doors with the op.
Yeah,
Farlig's going to step up next for the follow-up peek, and he's going to clear out CT spawn, deep angle up the A ramp, and sees nothing.
that might be a little bit confusing. You might be wondering, wait a minute, I just heard him right there. Nice opening. Farlig to take down Twist. Didn't find the other AWP, but the problem is now alone inside of the bomb site is Robs with the FAMAS. How could he hold on to this? They're all going to be coming for him through the window and dropping down, hitting the ground to Sip with an instant headshot to bring down Robs. That's a nice little start. And Farlig, yeah, he spots that out. No way they're going to try and go for this either. Absolutely no reason to. So that one kill in the middle for Farlig onto Twist, that was everything. That was a round right there.
That was such a nice shot as well. He probably had to be thinking his lucky stars. He was just like, why have they given me so much space out middle? Why have they let me have all of this? Kerrigan goes down with ease. Blame F finds him. They got the money to go for a little bit more of a hunt if they'd like, but FaZe has had so much time to kind of shore up their positions that nobody really wants to mess with it. So Astralis take an early lead at 3-2.
Yeah. Could have gone hunt. Almost 10,000 on 3 of the players, so there's some money to be made if they wanted to go find. But this kind of a start as well. But Farlig, that one AWP shot is absolutely everything. And they already had the smoke up on the other side, so they could not just getting the opening, but they could capitalize on it immediately. Going into the 6th round, it'll be an M4, an AWP, and some scattered pistols on the rest of FaZe to try and put up a fight. Farlig makes the jump down. Doesn't want to go for it. A little bit worried about the orb on the other side, and I don't blame him for it. Zip.
Zipix, yeah, holding the angle, looking for someone to come around the edge of that smoke. Kerrigan's up close, be a dink, but still the kill goes to Zipix. 12 HP remaining for him. Rain takes down Glaive, the follow-up player coming out of the long double doors, and we're into a 4-on-4.
Yeah, Farlig taking up position as well in that corner, expecting that maybe someone's going to want to come back and take a look. Bomb outside of long still. Brokey scoped up, checking it out. This is where I think Brokey does some of his best work, when he's just kind of a little bit autonomous. Just he takes it up to himself, walks around, tries to check as much as he can. The Molotov is obviously going to push him back, but I really like it when Brokey's on these solo missions. High risk, high reward kind of deal.
Yeah. Well, let's see which one he's going to get this time. Holds his position at the catwalk stairs. 35 seconds left on the clock, and Astralis is just now making their move, and it's up catwalk where Brokey just vacated. That flash should pull him back.
Yeah. Oh, Rain, what an exposed position. If Rain and Brokey each get a kill really quickly, it's fine. It's not going to be an issue. And Rain is doing his job. Someone's going to call that out. Swings for it. Oh, but they line up instead on top of each other. Oh, and they're all dead. Brokey spinning around for it. Good double. Real chance there for Astralis, but yeah, they needed one of those 2 kills, and they got neither.
Also, the one flashbang they used to clear a corner gives all the information over to FaZe. It allows Rain to realize where the next fight is going to come from and get comfortable and get prepared for the fight. Allows Brokey to cheat back up the A ramp and get involved in the action. And that's just that's the bad side of kind of running the round that late. That utility just gives away the game much earlier than you'd like it to. Fast-paced out long, blame F around the Molotov as well. Kerrigan's gonna push up the blue box. He's pinned down for the moment, but he's got plenty of support.
Plenty of fire as well at his feet. Oh, and he can't make it out. He did have a lot of people down there to help him out with, or at least a lot of nades to follow it up, but I don't know. Blame F is nearly dead though on the other side, so it's not for nothing yet. Boosted up is Config, and I don't think he was ready. Rain already is out there, and they know someone else is behind that blue container. Otherwise, there's not going to be a boost, so a little bit of a shame Rain couldn't find another one. 3 versus 4 still, and a lot of time on the clock now for Astralis to make that move.
What a crazy amount of utility just used at long right out of the gates. That's actually insane how many smokes and Molotovs were exchanged back and forth, all for a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Astralis. And FaZe I wouldn't call it a gamble stack, but they've gambled on a rotation. Now going to clear out mid and try and head up towards catwalk, get a new look and new angle for the defense. Maybe Twist can have a fast flank, but I don't know if they'll want to go for this. If this bomb gets planted in the next, 10 seconds, I think they might just want to maybe chill.
Brokey trying. Ooh, with that shot from Robs, that's the kind of thing that makes you think, wait a minute, maybe we can. It's tempting, but they are quite far away.
He killed him through smoke at car, or not through smoke?
Yeah, I think it was.
They're going to save anyways, even with that kill. Even though they brought it into a 3-on-3, they want nothing to do with this retake. Not enough money left in the bank. Shout out to Kassad on the desk. Within all the insanity and craziness, he did make one good point, that there would be more saving on Dust 2.
I have to be honest, the rest of his point, I completely missed that. There was another discussion that was happening on the desk that just took all my attention.
It was about butt stuff, wasn't it?
Exactly right.
Nice.
Well, 4-3. That's a little bit of discipline though on the FaZe side. I think that's a mistake that people make a lot. They call for a save because it's a 4-on-3. Then they get a kill kind of in the middle of the whole thing, and they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, it's a 3-on-3. We're gonna go back," and then you actually lose everything. So, kind of a hard call to make sometimes to stick with the save, but I respect it.
Sure.
Now let's see. Farlig. Oh, here's the fight we were talking about. Brokey coming out on top of that one. Just managed. You could almost see Daddy managed to counter strafe it just at the end, a little bit quicker than Farlig, so one good opening there for FaZe.
Ooh, Brokey, nice attempt at the shot. Trying to give a 2-man advantage over to the team. Rops is still tucked behind Xbox. Astralis is going to come right down at him. Oh, he's got Rain behind him as well. A vertical stack when you add in the AWP of Brokey as well. This mid defense is so strong, but Glaive with an immediate headshot and Rain is not there to chime in. Brokey still wants to be aggressive and still wants to add another kill onto his tally.
Yeah, why not? This is what I love. Like I said, high risk, high reward. And you see the upside of it right there. Triple for Brokey. Config on his own. You could just tell. You could tell that the rest of the players in lower dunk, they are not expecting for the repeak on that AWP. They're assuming that it's all done with. I love it. My favorite kind of opening. 4-4, tying up the game. FaZe. That's how I do my investments as well, Jason. You know, high risk, high reward.
Yeah. How's that going for you these days?
It's not.
Pretty good?
Not at all.
Okay. Nice.
But I still have Counter-Strike, so it's fine, you know.
That's all you need. Counter-Strike is always there for you.
Exactly right. It's all good.
Well, timeout from Astralis as well. They talk things over. Weird money situation. Blame F can actually drop an AK-47 if they want to force up here. They could have a 3 to 4 rifle buy.
I mean,
That's the conversation.
Yeah, surely they will, because the money's not that great either on the FaZe side. So even if you don't win the round, even if you just get 3 or 4 kills and make it close, you're still probably quite happy about that. I think Kerrigan is still at 0 kills and Twist is at 1 kill. So they have a couple of people that are maybe letting down the FaZe side a bit, even if they are, you know, bringing it back and they're tied up. So it's not all bad, but just again, we talked about this earlier. Kerrigan had a bit of a rough time on that second map too. So we love to see that change. Smoke to put out the Molotov, and Rain up close by that blue container. Needs some backup if they're going to swing for it. He's got Kerrigan behind him, who's got a flashbang still, and a smoke. Shuffling those grenades around. There's the kill for Rain. He goes for more, but it's not quite enough, and Glaive will go down, though. Kerrigan coming in with the first kill of the map for himself. That's important right there.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to handle with the Galil also. Kerrigan wide swinging around the edge of that smoke. He'll hold on to long. He's forced back the attack, and Astralis is going to reconvene towards the B bomb site. They're just going to hit it as soon as everyone gets here, not slowing down. It's all on Rops with Brokey. Brokey's here at the perfect moment as well. Oh, that smoke sucks. That ruined everything.
Yeah, well, they're going to go for it anyway. Pretend he's not there. See what happens. Rops, trigger discipline in the corner, and a good double, triple spray down. Nicely done. That is a lot of control, but he is, well, he's known for that kind of thing, so I'm not surprised. 5-4 as FaZe will take the lead.
They never saw Rain get into this position, unfortunately. Previously, they saw Kerrigan make that run and dropped a bunch of Molotovs at his feet. This time, they have no idea. Easy mow down for Rops as Blame F comes through the smoke. Nicely done from Brokey, arriving at the perfect moment to drop that in the choke point. Back to pistols for Astralis. The force buy doesn't pan out.
Brokey again with the aggression just against pistols. So again, this is one of those things we think in terms of risk reward, probably not worth it if you lose the AWP, but I still kind of appreciate it. I still think it'd be funny if it worked. Astralis is setting up and hoping for more aggression, which they're not currently getting. You can't blame them. There's been a couple of rounds where there's been some lower dark into upper dark pushes, so yeah, they want to see if they can capitalize on that. Yeah, just keep it cool on the FaZe side, and this should be a 2-round lead.
Should be, but Rain is not keeping it cool at all. Not even a little bit. Uh-oh, he's caught. He's caught without the kill that he wanted. Teammate Twist steps up to the plate. Oh, he's going to have a triple mode on, isn't he? All 3. Good job from Twist, even helping Rain survive a dangerous situation. 6-4.
That was just in the nick of time to make sure that he could get that. Round number 11. Still can't quite afford the AWP and Farlig, so that's unfortunate. Brokey's still running around with his, wrecking the other team at the moment. He's 10-3, with Rain being 11-6. So they need to find a way to either stop Brokey from having such an impact with the AWP being that mobile, or at least avoid him if that's what they want to do, and try and see if they can smoke him off and move away from his position.
I mean, oddly enough, that's another moment of clarity that the desk had, was that Brokey, with his style of AWPing, was just going to have a field day on Dust 2. And so far, that's exactly what's happening. 11-3.
Yeah, they've been on point with a couple of things. We still don't know about the insight from Dr. Stunner, but hopefully that won't come into play either. Brokey up close by Goose, and there's going to be hard to hunt down. Lamef will drop, and now the rest of them are frozen in time. Flashbang to set it up. Look at how he's just so stress-free. Pushing out. Once he sees the smokers up, he's still going to keep going. Relocating himself. Nice headshots from Config, but it should be too late. Incredible that he's turned it into a 1 versus 2 already from a 1-on-4, but there's a lot more work to be done still. The bomb is lost to him right now. He comes back out, and that's too much. Twist will take him down. Good effort from Config, but it's a 7-4 lead right now for FaZe.
I like the reposition from Config at the 1v2 as well, though. You could see Twist was actually looking up along the wall that was progressing towards the bomb site. There was a chance that Config might have been able to find some timing where Twist wasn't paying attention to Catwalk. Still a really good hold, and 5 of the last 6 rounds in the favor of FaZe. And they nurse a 3-round lead with no plant, no extra bonus money, and Astralis once again going to have to drop down to a weaker buy.
With a scout in play. It's one of my favorite weapons, the scout. It's just always fun playing with. I think I never have a boring round with the scout. Just always something cool to do. All right. Config says good night. Finally going to be catching rain. It's a bit awkward. This should be one of the more easy rounds, but somehow we're in a 3-on-3. Twist, though, on a good flank. Should be able to catch Sip for free, no problem. Oh, but Config's doing work. That's Brokey out of the round, and he's looking for more. There's Twist on one of them, but Sip... Oh, he gets the straight headshot. If he doesn't get it, he's surely dead. I don't know what's happening, Jason, any longer. What is going on in this round?
That's all right. Kerrigan's about to win a 1v2.
Yeah.
Ooh, he spots it out. 56 seconds. And Farlig just waiting for the follow-up push. Zipex is even all the way back in T-spawn. With an AK-47 this time. Kerrigan's got the read. Farlik down to 40. He's just barely chipping him down fight after fight.
Oh, and he looked like he had the right read going long, but now they're kind of second-guessing it a little bit. 30 seconds. So far, he's moving in the right direction. If he can set up on the A-bomb side, that'd be huge.
Now he's brained him. Just hide at railing. Just chill.
And that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, you're right. Super well played. Oh, he comes up for it. That's too much. 15 seconds. They know where he is, but he still has a good amount of health. Flashbang to set it up. Oh, this could be good. Another flash to follow through, and he gets Farlig as well. Trying to jump down. It's Kerrigan. We know 1 versus 2. Very, very well played.
That is such a hectic 1v2 to win. It's not pretty. It's not going to go on any highlight reels. Nobody's super happy about it, but man, he delivers when it's needed. That's so sketchy the whole time.
It is. But yeah, I mean, it tells you something about the power of positioning, right? Even if some of those shots weren't super clean or anything, it's just the fact that he has the element of surprise, and they can't move out. They can't really do anything, right? They don't have enough time to move around, so good call.
The two flashbangs into the sky as well were nice to delay things, delay them from just swarming over him. Rops is going to try his luck with an aggressive AWP, and he gets baited by a jiggle.
Well, he's seen Brokey do it. He's like, you know what? That doesn't look that difficult. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Round number 13 here. FaZe nearly letting go of, well, it was a very easy round to win, but losing a couple of rifles. Strong moment, though. Should be a bit of a wake-up call for them, really. Oh, that's a setup.
That's a disgusting shot from Rops. Well done. Brokey now on Catwalk. Another op to deal with. Oh, he just got a double.
And he ran into the fire. He's so crazy. Oh, man. Even Config couldn't believe that. He's like, what are you doing? He was so hyped up, high on his own double kill, that he wanted to go for it. Sneaking out those Config, and Rain already had the pre-aim right there. So 9-4. This is beginning to become a very, very good lead for that CT side.
Yeah, a very healthy lead for FaZe. 5 rounds up. Oh my god, poor Blame F. He's so mad. He's so mad.
Who wouldn't be? Oh, man. Well, let's see. They have a little bit to work with. Scout, AK. Oh, there we go. Glaive. Sends Robs to sleep early.
Well, let's see if they can build off it. Brokey's stepping up now. He's not going to miss. There goes Blame F, who just wanted a gun. Escape Brokey's. How's he made the run? This guy is insane. 26 HP, and you just know he's coming back for the fight. Dodging. Flashbangs. Flick's not there. Finds security at long A, but Astralis have a huge advantage in this round.
Yeah, Brokey really wants to be in the action. Nearly cost him his life right there. Good little flick from Twisty once more, tapping away. Reigns found a kill at the same time, so it looked like a really good round for Astralis, but they're getting edged out in this afterpart really fast. Sip is the only one left with a scout in a 1 versus 3. He's picked up one of them, and they are kind of low on health. And let's see. Doesn't quite get the shot there. Now they're going to try and flash their way in. Getting straight for the defuse. He can't make it in time. He was sure that that was going to be a fake. So in the end, it'll be another round for FaZe. But a nice attempt for Astralis. I mean, some of these rounds where they've had just pistols have been pretty convincing. Yeah,
they have been. Nice recovery from Twist as well, coming up the ramp to get involved in the action at the A-bomb site. He saves the day with a few nice shots. Ooh, what a way to start it out. Blame F just wanted the rifle, not going to get a chance. Mistake from Kerrigan gets punished, but then Twist takes over on Catwalk. Nice pair of headshot. 10-4, final round of the first half. Final round of the first half of the third and deciding map in the semifinal series. Winner plays big in the grand finals tomorrow.
Inside the smoke, he just stood still. He's like,
just paused.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if that was risky or not. Maybe if he ran, that would have killed him. Brokey's going to get the kill on Config. Not the best start to the round here. 16 kills on Brokey. In terms of the impact, it's just out of control. Good return, though. Sip and Glaive are back with it. Dropping a couple of players and making their way onto the A-bomb site. And from long as well. So they've got a nice sandwich going on. They're going to clear everything right now. So just get the bomb plant down. Make sure you don't lose anyone else. And then worry about the after plant after. This final round is important. Glaive. Good shot there on Robs. Just as the smoke was pluming in front. Well, there should be no way into this round, right? Twist and Rain.
So. Yeah, there's no way. 0% chance.
0%.
Rain, 1v4, gonna come through the smoke. It's all he's got left. It's the only play he's got left. 10-5 in the favor of FaZe. A good first half.
That's funny though. He was boosting up, and then his boosting partner just gets knocked out. It's not bad. Okay, I mean, 10-5 is. It's workable for Astralis, but man, they need some more impact rounds here. Sip's doing all right. Glaive's trying to do a little bit, but the rest of them need to step it up a fair bit more. And somebody has to find a way to stop Brokey the way that he's playing right. It's just so aggressive, and that's on the CT side, you know. See what he does on the T side, where he might even be able to find more kills.
Well, even just think of the T side of Mirage, what Rops was able to do with his kind of slow, passive lurking. If he's able to have some openings the same way he did on Mirage, he's going to have another field day here. Twist towards the long cave. Kerrigan there with utility and the bomb. Other 3 players in upper dark going to start moving down the stairs, where Blame F has an angle on Catwalk, but he doesn't want to commit to that fight whatsoever.
They're still hanging around though. Blame F wants to make sure that no one is sneaking around too much. Blame F on 4 kills, by the way. That's unusual. So hopefully he can change that now. Glaive going to be setting up a little bit of a peek flash for the middle. See if anyone... Oh, no one's actually going to even peek it. So, doesn't really matter. They're making their way up slowly. It does get spotted by Glaive, so at least they know that there are people on the catwalk if they didn't already. One more flash on Glaive, and that's it for this CT side.
Oh, Blame F and Zipix inside the bomb site. There's the first peek. Molotov is out as well. Blame F gets the first kill. Zipix is under so much pressure. Can't reload. Brokey's got him sideswipe, but Blame F holds the line. Adds himself one more, and bomb is dropped into the open, which means Farlig had a chance on Rain. And Rops is waiting for this play from Config through the smoke. Missed the opportunity.
Yeah, now he's going to be careful for that catwalk play. He has no idea. Glaive now showing up for it. Rain will get a shot, and if Glaive goes down, this is a nightmare. Config's dead. Oh, and they're just going to escape. Smart move. Cancel the fight. Let him come find you in the bomb site. He's just going to have a kit, so a little bit of time for him to do it, but eventually he's going to run out of luck here, surely. Nice headshot. Can he find one more? He's out of bullets, but he ducks back down behind the box and might have a shot at it. Rain takes him down. Quad kill on the Norwegian, but man, I thought Glaive was going to be able to do that. That's a nice move. Real close to winning that one.
Yeah, as close as humanly possible. Admirable attempt from Glaive, just moving around the bomb site. 3-on-2, and again, Astralis is just forced back. Some nice shots from FaZe. As you mentioned, Rain is an absolute hero in the round. 19 kills on him so far on Dust 2. I actually thought that this hold from Astralis was going very well for a certain amount of time. Zipix just couldn't get anything done inside the bomb site, but everything else was going very well. Farlig held on to long. BlameF got a double kill on the railing. It all looked so good.
Yeah, I agree. The initial defense did look solid. That's a real problem, though, for the Astralis side, surely. 11-5. Probably going to be quite a bit worse before they can actually start to get back into the game. They stack the A-bomb site, crossing the fingers that someone will show up for the fight. Even if they do, I don't even think that really matters, but maybe that one Deagle could be the best Deagle of all time.
Maybe the one Deagle.
The one Deagle to rule them all.
Ooh. Now that's a movie. Okay. All 5 players here. No flashbang, but they're all lined up on the wall. The wide swing is there. Rain sprays down 3. Not bad considering what Astralis came into. But that was always the eventual outcome, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's where you wish you had a couple of P250s maybe, and the one flashbang to set it up. But, you know, it's easier to say once it's already happened. It's been pretty good. They got at least the fight that they wanted.
Yeah, when you buy the flashbang, something like that doesn't occur.
Well, 12-5. And we're going to see some rifles, including Farlig on that AWP. Again, no armor, really. I don't think it's not a big deal right now. Could be later if he runs into the MAC-10, of course. That's where maybe it's going to hurt a little bit more. But he's going to be far back anyway for those fights. So we'll see. Lean towards the B side of the map. So they're expecting either a B attack or maybe a B split.
They better get it right. They better get started on the right foot here. Flick over for the pin smoke doesn't land. Astralis have no mistakes to give in this first half, and Config is the only defender here. Glaive's attention is on middle. Gonna start shifting back now with the lurk smoke.
Okay, with Glaive as well now. But yeah, they're going to come up right behind, jumping through MAC-10. They're going to find Config, no problem. I mean, inside Glaive, he's having a struggle of his own. And yeah, the longer it goes on, the more of an angle they're going to get on him. Twist will take down Sip, and no shot at all for any kind of a retake. The defense didn't even work out at all.
No, that shift in the defense once Glaive gets to the B bomb site, Config was trying to get close. I think he was trying to jump up on the box. He actually got tagged, I think, by a flashbang off the wall, so his movement stuttered, and then a secondary flash completely blinded him. Didn't even realize he was getting shot at through the smoke. 13-5 now for FaZe, and that gives them just such an overwhelming lead.
Yeah, I mean, the road back once again, it is really, really far away for the Astralis side. They needed that pistol round in the second half to get themselves, you know, a little bit further back into the swing of things. And on the other side, I mean, Rain at 23-11, Brokey at 19-7. Those are some hard numbers to match on the Astralis side, and no one is doing that right now. 13's the best we're going to get from Sip right now. So in terms of the output, they can't match up against those two players at the moment.
No, they really can't. Here we go. Round 19. Op saved on Farlig. They need to do something creative. A little boost up over the smoke. This is pretty cool. Okay. Sees nothing. He'll have a chance at a shot. Timing is everything, though. Look at the way he's got to shuffle his aim back and forth. Yeah, and he just gives it up as soon as Kerrigan's about to come around the corner. Molotov to lower dark. Blind shot. And Farlig can't find anything he likes.
Some Brokey would have tripled down on that aggression, I'm just saying. Oh. Good night. Config. Just sending Robs out of the round. Carrigan wants to run for the corner. Didn't really trust himself to turn it. The Molotov, though, surely going to be the end of whoever's playing at the car sip, I believe. Yeah, and out long. Not a bad trade. 3 for 1 to get in there. Farlick showing up with the AWP. He's already made a bit of noise. They know that he's down here, and Rain, yeah, just going to execute him. He was walking the whole way, so he had no way of knowing it. Rain finding his 25th kill, and FaZe finding a 14th round.
Well, it looks like it's just going to be a slow march to the end of the map and end of the series. We admired Astralis' ability to kind of come back into Mirage and put up some fight and make things a little interesting and close the gap, but eventually ended up in a loss. We'll see if they can do it again here, but it does just feel like, once again, it would be more of like a moral victory. Just how many rounds can you win before you actually lose the whole series altogether?
It was very, very hard to see them making a comeback from this position. There just isn't the firepower. There isn't the kind of playmaking either. I mean, some of the rounds that we saw Brokey, you know, and Robs to some extent too, but Brokey especially pushing into Lower Dark like that, fighting people left and right. Those are the kind of rounds that really disrupt a T side, that make it very hard to sort of remember what you're planning to do, because you have to cancel the plan. You have to worry about that. You have to improvise along the way and say, wait a minute, how many resources do you have to worry about now fighting Brokey? And that's not happening right now. Astralis aren't stopping anything like in the same way. So,
and this is the eternal problem of the conversation around Astralis for the past few months has been like with Config not playing up to his potential. He's the X factor for this team. He's the one that's meant to create chaos and disrupt the opposing side's T side, but he's got 8 kills here and like just not the comfort or the confidence to make the plays that would disrupt anyone's attack.
Yeah, definitely not. And look at this problem here as well. 5-on-3 with Glaive inside of the bomb site. FaZe calling for a freeze. Carrigan, I have no idea what
That's
he
unique.
Did he just send his mouse flying across the desk, getting into the bomb site, and still somehow it worked?
I think he like hit the button to double his DPI and just freaked out on his way into the site.
Yes. It's a rare glimpse into the seizure attack into the bomb site.
Well,
oh no,
man, they need to keep this gun. There's no way FaZe is going to let them have it, but they've got really nothing to play with in the next round. 15-5. First map extremely close and competitive. Second map pretty close and competitive. Third map has been a stomp.
Yeah, that's what it is right now. Oh, that Carrigan play, I really would love to see it again. This is all good, you know. We didn't get the best part of it. It's definitely a moment where he lost his mind, but it worked. It's psychological warfare. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm holding that B bomb site and someone comes in with you know 2,000 DPI, just their models flicking all over the place, I might have a heart attack myself.
Yeah, you might just freak out a little bit.
Normally, that's what the spin bots look like, you know. So makes you scared.
That's a good point. It does like trigger some PTSD. All the good old matchmaking times.
Oh, unreal.
I mean, he did his job. He took attention away from the main point of the attack, right?
Yeah, what a legend.
Made sure that Glaive was going to be looking in that direction. However you need to get it done, as long as you get it done.
That's so good. So good. Thanks for the replay production. We appreciate it. Glaive down here, close with an MP9, and they need 10 rounds in a row, Astralis. To get into overtime, none of it seems likely. Carrigan there to hold it. Twist able to be a little bodyguard for Brokey. He probably doesn't feel like he needs it at all. Going to be running up close to Config, and that will be the end. Config falls right afterwards, and the weapons that they're fighting with here, it's just not that impressive. 2 versus 2 now. M4 and the FAMAS. Rob's going to be able to recover the bomb, but maybe a chance for Astralis. They're in the right position. Good boost over to take a look, making a bit of noise. Oh, catching him. Good headshot. That's impressive. And Carrigan will get 1 in return. He's low on health, but Sip doesn't have that much health either. And the bomb, it's going to be planted at the very least.
Carrigan's good for 1 wild clutch per game.
Well, listen, turn up that DPI right now. I need to see it. He's in the back of the bomb site. Sip does not have a kit. Don't know if there's one anywhere nearby. I mean, the bomb is freshly planted, but still, got to be a little bit careful here. Looking for Carrigan everywhere and making a little bit of noise. He knows, and good find for Sip. Going to spin straight around for that bomb defuse. So it will be another round at the very least for the Astralis side.
I forgot for a moment that Carrigan already won that 1v2 earlier. That was his one clutch that he was given in the map.
Well.
Well, Zip staves off disaster for one round.
Yeah, keeps it going just a bit longer. Blame if they're trying to rally the troops. Trying to see if they can put some more rounds on the board. It seems just so unlikely. 50-6, 22nd round. But they have some better weapons to fight with this time at the very least. Some of them upgraded slightly. Stolen AK, M4, and some better grenades as well to bring to the battle. Carrigan wants to be out the middle one more time. He's found some openings in here, so really, why not?
He's quiet, moving around these smokes. Oh, and he's blind as well. Good setup from Farlig, and Blame F is going to find the opening kill. Rain's going to follow up in that position, though. Similar kind of follow-up, dodging the spam coming through. Config around the other edge, finds Twist, and Rain is going to respond.
Still a problem for this B bomb side, though. MP9 at range here. Gonna get spotted. Rain can call that in. Doesn't quite get the flick there. Brokey with a missed shot, and he's down to 13 health, so this is looking like a great round for Astralis. Maybe FaZe get the bomb plant, but there's absolutely nowhere they can go afterwards, so even if they're really quick with the bomb plant, I don't think that's going to help them that much. Look at the army that's coming in here from the catwalk. So Brokey, he's going to go for it. And I mean, look, oh no, not even that. Grenade to shut it down. I was going to say, even just getting the bomb plant to give them a little bit more money to work with, but not going to happen.
They also never had the information that all the defenders vacated from long, right? They didn't have the information that that player pushed through and actually was wrapping around catwalk as well. Otherwise, you know, Rops could have had good position at railing. They could have planted safe inside the bomb site as well. Just unfortunate. That's FaZe just being really stubborn that round, wanting to make this mid attack work.
Yeah, they feel like there must be a weakness there, but so far, some of these kills going the way of Astralis. Attempted. Hit out long. Doesn't really work out. Misses the early shot. If they don't win this round, FaZe, then Astralis might get one for free. Even with the round loss bonus here, it's going to be questionable for FaZe. So maybe there's a little bit of relief coming if they can make it through this next one. He's aimed up there. Yeah, he's ready for it.
Ready for something. There's the flashbang out mid. Rain's going to challenge initially, but not commit himself too deep, waiting for the counter nades that aren't coming quite yet. They don't have a whole lot of utility phase. One flashbang, two smokes, two Molotovs, and HE grenade. They just pick up another smoke that's dropped over, excuse me. So the problem will be if they end up attacking, actually, there won't be a problem. There's no AWP, but still just the one flash to create all that space you need.
Yeah, it's not a lot to work with, is it? Config, though, up against Rain again. They need this fight, but the timing is deadly. Grenade in hand, and Rain wins the battle this time. Flashes come through, and inside of the bomb site, Glaive is the only one defending, and he needs to keep going. There's a couple of more players coming. They're winning the fight on the other side, but Brokey catching Sip, trying to reinforce the bomb site. 20 seconds, and they're calling it back. They realize Glaive is alone, and they have... oh, no, they get caught! Oh, Twist! Saving the day right there. If he had missed that shot, that could have been a really, really awkward round loss, but instead, it's FaZe making the grand final.
Yeah, FaZe makes the grand final.